Hi.
Hello. Welcome to Top 5 Fridays.
Top 5 Fridays.
Today, Rob is going to confess to me the dumbest things he's ever done. At least the top 5 that he could think of at the moment.
Yeah, I actually have written these down because I've done a lot of stupid things. And
I don't know any of them.
I had to narrow it down. So let's just get right into it because we have 3 minutes. Number 5, stupidest thing I ever did. And I'm glad you didn't know this about me.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, well, it's a bit of a Seinfeld thing for me. So I was dating a girl and her birthday was coming up. And, okay, so she had this flaw where it's like her one nostril drove me crazy. And I didn't want to buy her a present, so I broke up with her.
Okay, you've told me part of that before.
Really?
You said you told me that you broke up with someone just before their birthday because you didn't want to buy them a present.
Yeah.
But you never told me about the nostril thing.
That was one of the key deciding factors.
How old were you?
17. It was right before grad too, so I went to grad without a date because I did that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I didn't care about that. Okay, number
That's lame.
4. I splashed a whole group of smokers because there was a giant puddle right beside them when they were outside smoking. And it was, oh man. And
Like with your car?
Yeah, I just hit the whole puddle and there was about 40 kids out there smoking. Got them all, drenched like all of them.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it was kind of funny though. So like,
were they mad? Did they run after you with pitchforks?
and one kid complained to me later, but
oh really?
yeah, I don't know.
They weren't like mad. They were.
No.
I would have been so mad.
I know I would have. Yeah.
Mind you, I wouldn't have been out there smoking. So.
I know, and I'm not a smoker. I was a smoker.
Even when you splashed them, you were a smoker?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why did you do that?
I saw the opportunity. There's a big puddle. Okay, number 3. There was a time in school where my teacher came up to me and she said, Rob, go tell the class that I'll be there in like 5 minutes. So instead I went to the class and told them all they had a spare. But here's the stupid part about it. They all left and I stayed in class.
You've told me that before, but that is hilarious.
Right? So I just sat there in class. I didn't think that one through because then the teacher came back and he was like, where's everyone? I was like, I don't know. And then they all started meandering back.
Can you remember your thought process there?
I thought it would be funny.
Oh my gosh.
So anyways, that was really stupid. Number 2. Okay, I was trying to be responsible. Okay, this is all irresponsible and we're going to go over 3 minutes, but I don't even care. It was super irresponsible. I thought I was being irresponsible. So I was like, I don't know, 18 years old. My parents let me use the car and I went out with friends and I had a beer. So I thought, don't drink and drive. So I was like, I'm gonna be responsible and give my friend Paul the keys. Paul, because he never drank. So Paul, you drive the car. Like, okay. So he was gonna drive the car and then they went to pick up a friend in my parents' car. And Paul gets in, my other friend Reese gets in, sorry to incriminate both you guys. And Reese brings a beer with him and decides that this is the greatest time to teach Paul how to drive fast.
Oh, I think you told me this story before.
Really? So
yeah.
they like took corners, smashed the car into a curb, ruined both the front tires, and Reese spilled beer all over the car.
Oh no.
So like, I was really literally trying to be responsible, but it's an idiot move, right? So there's no way that looks legit.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, if you're watching this, I wasn't lying. I did not drink and drive. But the car reeked like beer because literally spilled all his beer all over the car.
Oh,
and yeah, it didn't work out.
That's terrible.
And then, number 1. So there was a time when I hung out with a very good friend and he was a biathlete. And biathlon is like skiing and shooting guns.
Okay.
And I might have told you this one too. And he convinced me that we should practice shooting guns because my dad had a 22 in the house. So what we did was we set my skateboard up and this little metal sheet and a milk carton behind that to stop it from going through the wall.
Oh my word.
And fired the gun. Went straight through the house. I have no idea where it ended up. I don't know why we thought a milk carton.
Milk carton.
I know, right? And my skateboard? So my skateboard had a bullet hole in it, and
You shot a gun in the house?
shot a gun in the house, yeah.
Oh my goodness. How old were you this time?
I was in grade 8.
Okay, so you were pretty young. So you're not very smart.
Which one of those was very smart?
Well, none of them were smart,
Yeah.
but at least, I don't know, grade 8, that's like just a little bit older than Micah. But I think she'd have more sense than to shoot a gun in the house.
Yeah. The part that's the kicker for me is where we ever thought a milk carton was gonna. And he was like he knew how to use guns because he was a biathlete.
Oh my.
So but did he? Because he allowed me to put a milk carton there. Like yeah, that's gonna stop the bullet. Anyways, those are my finer moments. There's other stupid moments, but those are some of the good ones.
Yeah,
So.
if you have any dumb moments in your life that you'd like to share with us, comment below.
Actually, please do, because I'm feeling a little dumb right now. So somebody just comment on a stupid thing that you did, and we'll celebrate our idiocy together. This has been Top 5 Fridays.
Okay. Bye.
The idiot edition.
Bye.